My first question is, why are you here, and what do you want from us? I see that you've got 5 key policies that you're promoting. And the first one is require medical schools to certify they are not requiring applicants and students to ascribe to anti-racism, critical race theory, implicit bias, equity, social determinants of health, or DEI in admissions and education. Can you please say more about that statement?
Sure. So we did an evaluation of the application process in virtually all the medical schools in the United States. And medical schools across the country have two aspects to the application process. One is this formal application where you put in all the demographic information. And the second one is a question. And almost invariably, in over 80% of medical schools, we found that the questions that are asked are simply ones that suggest that a student has to ascribe to these approaches to solving social problems. To the approach is that, what have you done to reduce anti-racist activities previously in your career? For example, that's the sort of question that's asked. Well, we don't know that if you answer those questions negatively, you're not going to be accepted into medical school, but I can tell you that medical students feel under great pressure. We have many of them who are members of our organization that feel they're being pressured about these issues all the time, feel very uncomfortable about it, and don't see that as the solution. They see, for example, increased access as the solution, but not to beat their chests and claim that they've been racist all this time, and now is the time to rid themselves of all this racism. So those application questions have been part of the entry into medical school, and we feel that that's not right, and that students should not be asked to ascribe to a particular political philosophy in order to gain an entrance to medical school.
I would suggest that you change your name from Do No Harm to something else, because you are doing harm. And whether you agree with that or not, whether you are able to even understand that, it's up to you to be more conscious about the practice of medicine. So I think your group is providing much more harm to the public than you think you're doing the opposite, and you're not.